Here's a story spanning 5 decades at least, numerous Kansas towns and thousands of lives touched. Tonight we meet a Topeka woman who never stopped being a nurse even after she retired. Here's this month's Everything Woman honoree. If you ask her where it all started, Marilyn Wooster remembers a childhood where music and helping others were just a part of everyday life.
We had a great life, and one thing that was always important with my family was volunteering, doing things for others, and we always had music. We had a piano from the time I was real little. We always took lessons.
By age 5, she already knew what she wanted to do with all that compassion.
I went to school with a couple of my older siblings for a special day, and they asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up, and I said I wanted to be a nurse. And so never did ever change my mind. That's what I always wanted to do.
Marilyn chased that dream, earning a scholarship, attending nursing school in Wichita, and training at St. Mary's College in Dodge City. Her early career took her to small and mid-sized hospitals across Kansas during a time when nursing looked very different.
Back then, there weren't stents or all the treatments that they have had now for years. It was pretty basic nursing care. You made the patient comfortable and hoped that they survived. It was a different era than what we have known.
But when a new challenge came along, she stepped toward it, especially in critical care.
Said, we really need someone in critical care, and there's a 4-bed ICU, and I said, oh gosh, I don't know a thing about it, but if you teach me, I'll do it. And that's where I developed my first love for critical care and cardiac nursing.
She eventually settled in Topeka, working 37 years at St. Francis. And it was there that she cared for Topeka's very first patient with an implanted defibrillator, an experience that showed her something important.
When they were first put in, you had to have had a cardiac arrest to even qualify through your insurance to have a device implanted. They were very frightened. The wives or the spouses had seen their significant other have a cardiac arrest, and it was very scary. So I started a support group, and then I wrote a change project for my nursing. But I had the patients help me name it, and it was called Heart Shockers.
That group lasted 25 years, complete with yearly summer gatherings in her family barn.
They loved that.
Even after retiring from full-time nursing, she didn't stop caring for people. She kept her license so she could volunteer once a week at the Topeka Rescue Missions Clinic.
To me, volunteering is so important. It's been over 6 years now. I volunteered one morning a week at a little nursing clinic that we have at the Rescue Mission. We're really in need of more nurses, so we're getting older and we need help.
She also cooks casseroles for Hands of Hope, hands out toiletries and clothing, makes quilts for children, and bakes pies for funerals at her church. Life has brought challenges, too. She cared for her sister through cancer and then faced her own diagnosis.
I told you about being with my sister when she had cancer, and then within a few months after that, I had breast cancer and had a mastectomy. But even that sort of thing in your life can be a blessing because of all of the love and care and help that you got from people. You really find out how many people care about you.
These days, Marilyn's time is filled with family, kids, stepchildren, and 11 grandkids whose games and events take her all over the state.
There are a lot of different facets of a woman's life.
And for her, every part has been rooted in helping others, whether in a hospital room, a church kitchen, or a barn full of people who have become like family. Marilyn's impact can't be measured in years or job titles, and she always seems to find purpose in helping someone else. If you know a woman we should highlight in this segment, just go to KSNT.com to nominate. We feature these honorees during 27 News at 10 on the last Tuesday of each month.
Everything Woman, sponsored by Sharp Honda, Topeka ER and Hospital, and Washburn University.